2 minutes that became 50 years. In a small town, there was a man named Khalid and his 15 close friends. They were all Muslims by name, but not by practice. Salah was never important to them. Whenever the adhan echoed from the masjid, they would laugh and say, "There is no God watching us. Life is just life." They believed time was theirs. Youth was theirs. Tomorrow was guaranteed. One day, they planned a long journey to another city. As they packed their bags, the adhan for Dur was called. One of them said, "Let's pray before we go." Khalid laughed. "We'll pray later. It's just 5 minutes. Nothing will happen." So they left without praying. They boarded a train that had to pass through a long tunnel under a bridge. The conductor announced, "We will be under the tunnel for only 2 minutes." 2 minutes, the train entered the darkness, but something felt strange. The tunnel seemed longer than expected. The lights flickered. Their phones lost signal. The air became heavy. They tried to check the time, but their watches had stopped. What felt like 2 minutes stretched. And stretched. And stretched. Then suddenly, bright light, the train exited the tunnel, but when they looked outside, everything had changed. The buildings were different. Technology had advanced. Strange cars moved silently on the roads. People stared at them like they were ghosts. Confused, they stepped off the train and approached an old man nearby. "Excuse me," Khalid said, "what year is this?" The old man looked at them strangely. "It is the year 2076. Their hearts froze. They had entered the tunnel in 2026, 50 years had passed. They ran to find their homes. Nothing remained the same. Their families had aged. Some had died. Their parents were gone. Their younger siblings were old. Some of their own names were written on memorial stones, because people thought they had died in a train accident decades ago. And the most painful thing? They had left without praying Dur. What they thought was just 5 minutes had turned into 50 years they could never get back. Khalid fell to his knees. For the first time in his life, he felt fear. Not of people. Not of loss. But of standing before Allah with empty hands. Tears rolled down his face. "My Lord. You gave us time, and we wasted it. You called us, and we ignored you." Right there, on the ground of a world that no longer belonged to them, he made sujud. One by one, his friends followed, and then, the adhan echoed again. Khalid opened his eyes. He was back at the train station. The train had not yet arrived. His friends were still laughing. It had all been a warning. A glimpse, a mercy. Without saying a word, Khalid walked away from them and headed straight to the masjid. This time, he did not say, "Later." Because he understood something most people don't. We think we have time, but time is not ours, and sometimes, 2 minutes is all it takes to lose a lifetime.